What it do, what it is, what it be. It's your boy Just Kai tuning in with Everywhere Once TV.
Hey y'all, it's the girl Taya J.
What it do is tasty.
Still Jay. I'm still working on it, sorry.
That's alright, we're gonna get your name situated soon. That's all good. So how y'all been, man? How y'all been? It's been a week.
Yeah, it's been a week. It's been a good week so far.
Yeah.
How y'all been?
Good. It's been a week.
It's been
A lot of changes happened this week, for sure.
It's been a week.
What type of changes?
I got a new schedule. That's really it. That's really it. That's a lot of changes for me because let me tell you, work.
No, that is a lot of changes.
That's
like,
a lot
you
of
change up the flow, like
Yeah.
your routine. That throws things off. So
Way off.
I understand.
Way off.
Y'all, when I was driving to work today, I wanted to bring this up with the podcast. I was like, I was driving to work, driving to South Park, and all this heavy traffic. I didn't even know that there was a Waffle House over here in the university area. I didn't know. You know why I didn't know? Because I don't eat Waffle House. I was driving to work. It's 7-something in the morning. Why are y'all out here lined up outside of Waffle House, waiting for Waffle House to open?
They love it.
That's really weird. I'm sorry, but like to me, that's like y'all waiting for
something that you can make in your house.
exactly
And
to
half the time
in
of the
there,
week. I can't
and
do
it
Waffle
smell like mop water in there. And you just waiting
I'm crying.
I can't do Waffle.
outside a Waffle House in the morning. That's nasty.
I can't do Waffle.
I'm sorry.
They really do.
I really
smell
don't
like-
understand the hype.
Smell like old mop water in there.
Listen.
I don't understand the hype.
Nah, you know what it really be. When you hit the club, you come out drunk. It's 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. You need something to eat.
Not even if Jesus came down from heaven, I'm sorry.
Exactly. That
I still
part.
can't fade it.
That part.
I still
I mean,
can't fade it.
us, of course not.
Alright, let's
But
go. True life story. I went to the club with some friends. We went to the same Waffle House in university. It was my first time ever going to Waffle House, but I've always driven past it. I just was like, it doesn't make sense. You don't close to clean. It wasn't for me. So I walked in, I'm like, okay, I'm starving. Let me give it a chance. I walked in, and they got the eggshells stacked up over there. The grilling, scrubbed, the floor dirty. Everybody just fending for themselves to order the food. I said, you know what, I'll stop, or hopefully you get the cookout before 3 o'clock.
Exactly.
I'll take
Exactly.
that.
I'll take cookout any day.
I'm talking about we was at Waffle House, asked for chocolate chip waffles. They put chocolate chips on top of the waffle. Not baked in the waffle. They put hard chocolate chips on the waffle, like a pile of them.
There you go. They
Just
got
chocolate
chips.
No, I can't.
I can't do it,
I
bro.
can't. That ain't for me.
I
I've
can't do it.
never had the food. I'm okay.
I can't say I've never had it. I've had it.
No.
It's not all that.
It ain't. Yeah, it's not what it's cracked up to be. Now, I mean, if you drunk and out of your mind, then I can see why you would go there. It's early in the morning. You just want something to help you sober up.
Yeah.
Cool. If that's your prerogative, do you, boo?
Sorry,
I ain't got nothing
no.
against it.
No.
But yeah,
No.
I'll go home and make my own eggs and waffles.
No.
I'm judging.
Oh wow.
We appreciate your honesty. We definitely do.
So Kai, what we talking about today?
Um.
Hold on. How you been?
Oh yeah.
I've been good, man. I can't complain. I've been good. You know what I mean? Got some new music coming soon.
Bet that.
You know what I
Good
mean?
stuff.
That's what I like to hear.
So we outside.
What type of song is it? Is it like a dance song? Is it like a girl song?
Nah, it's kind
You
of
and
like
your
it's kind of
feelings?
like a rage song, like a
Rage?
yeah, like a rage.
Like you want to go fight
It's not
somebody?
kinda.
'Cause
but
I love
it's not
songs like that.
Like it's like
Even
the
though I'm not
tempo
gonna
is
fight
like
nobody.
that, but I'm not talking about that.
Yeah, I can't get with the rage.
Like that Baby King stuff. If I cancel, then I wasn't in the trenches.
I like hype stuff.
Kinda like that, similar, a little bit.
Okay, I feel you.
We gonna see.
I mean, we'll see.
We gonna see.
All right. So what we talking about today?
I'm waiting on that.
Crying.
But what we talking about today? I actually wanted to ask y'all what y'all been watching on on TV, man. I've been
You
watching.
don't ask me.
Y'all watch shows like that people will watch when they going into retirement. Like y'all watch them high class, smart, classy shows.
Stuff
that people should be watching.
Yeah,
they be watching.
Yeah, like they watch shows people should be watching.
Stuff that you can learn from.
Exactly, that's what they be watching.
Learning.
And I feel like, you know what I mean, we be watching shit like the
y'all gonna judge me because I was just about to bring up Zeus. I'm not watching. Okay.
Zeus Network, they got you in a chokehold.
They got me in the chokehold.
They got him in a chokehold, not me.
They got me in the chokehold.
But Zeus just came out for a new season of Bad Boys Club. I haven't watched the show. But one thing I do know about the show is that Orlando Brown on the show. You remember Orlando Brown?
Yeah, I know y'all know Orlando Brown.
Yeah, we be watching his interviews.
Bruh, he on the show.
So how do you feel about him being on the show? Because for me, like when I first looked at it and I saw that they had him on the show, I was like, marketing genius. I mean, y'all gonna make so much money because people love watching his interviews. He hasn't been on television in God knows how long. So people just gonna sign up just to see him on television again. But the other part of me was like, damn, I feel bad. Because, you know, he been through a lot. So part of me is like, is he gonna be okay after this? But am I thinking about it too hard?
I'm very iffy when it pertains to him. I don't know if, for me, it's just more of a sad situation. I'm a big person. I'm a big believer in like wanting to help people. So I don't know. I watch his interviews because I watch it more to see exactly how he thinks and what he's become versus what he's saying. I wish better for him. I hope that this new journey that he's in, or the stardom that he's getting, is not for a clout, for someone to make money off of.
Exactly.
Because to tell you the truth, he was a really good actor back in the day. I enjoyed watching him. And to see somebody like him go through what he's going through, and it's more of a sad thing for me. So something like that, you could get me to watch, but it's more to just look at him and be like, damn, bro.
Exactly. That's how I feel.
Yeah, that's me when it comes to him.
He definitely been through a lot. He's got a lot of trauma that he has to get through.
Can I interrupt you for 1 second? Like, you can get right back to it. But old bro can rap.
Orlando Brown?
Oh,
I did see one of his music videos.
Hear me out. Forget the music video. Forget exactly what he's saying. The fact that he's able to combine words in a certain way and
hold a flow.
Man, he could snap. Now, he could snap. If he was in his right mind today, you don't think Orlando Brown would be like a killer rapper? Of course, I think he could. I think he's really good.
He's talented. I ain't gonna say that word, man. I agree. All the
many
Disney
different
stars.
ways.
Why are you laughing at me? Why are you laughing at me? Why are you laughing at me? You don't think so? You don't think so?
No, he was making music on Disney, I believe.
Yeah,
when
he was.
on Disney, he was still making music.
I don't know. It's just funny to imagine. Yeah, I mean, maybe he could be good. I mean, yeah, anybody could when they put their mind to it.
Okay.
I feel like he can do it.
Okay. Sorry for interrupting you.
I mean, damn, I done forgot what I was going.
Sure fighting with this mic, I tell you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you are fighting. Just go ahead and do what you gotta do. It's okay.
Listen, I'll just hold this shit for now. I don't really know. He just, in That's So Raven, he was the shit. Now I lost contact with him. Like, well, not contact, but I
That
just
connection.
don't. Yeah, like I just don't check for him.
Relate, yeah.
I still check for him. I'm
His situation is definitely sad, though. I agree.
about him being on the show. I don't know, man. I feel like he's doing something that's keeping him out the way. You know, he focused on something. So, and he's getting paid. It's legit.
I feel like,
you know.
My bad. I ain't even.
No, you good.
I feel like he's trying to get a message across to the world, but no one's listening.
You and this mic look like the Lakers and the Warriors.
It's supposed to turn.
Shut your mouth.
Looks like
The guy at the end of the table on the right hand side. The one on the right hand side, he a little upset right now. We ain't gonna tickle his feather.
Oh, we good over
It's
here.
supposed to say like.
We good over here.
But yeah, so I wish Orlando Brown the best. It's cool to see that. But when it pertains to what I'm watching,
Yeah, what you watching?
nothing. Really.
Watch him say some shit that don't nobody know.
Yeah, nah.
It's gonna be some shit that's out.
Nah, we've been watching House of Cards.
People know that one.
Yeah,
I've heard of
people know that.
House
People
of
know-
Cards.
people know
It's
that.
Nah.
really good. If y'all ain't never watch it, it's really good.
Nah, we ain't even really been watching that. We really don't like watch TV like that. It's more like
Yeah, not
videos,
really.
YouTube videos, and
Yeah.
educational stuff. Crypto,
But I tell y'all,
finances, real estate. We watching crazy stuff.
Sometimes we be watching Big Act though. Shout out to
Oh yeah,
academics.
academics, DJ academics. Chat.
Chat, check this out, chat. Chat, don't send me on a dummy mission, chat. Shout out to him.
I feel academics. I just hope he just stop. You know what I mean? Like going the big act. Cause when you get a big act, it get a little crazy. I feel
That's
like
okay. Sometimes we need a little.
you know,
crazy.
it get a little too crazy. You know, I
No.
don't want nothing to happen to. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know,
For
it
sure.
get a little too
For sure.
crazy. So I don't know. I don't be liking when people be. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
other
real
people's
toxic on the internet. Internet get real.
I
real
guess I'm
weird.
the only person who don't care for big actors.
I mean,
Academics. I mean, I've heard some of his stuff, and I'm not saying I disagree with everything he do, but his character sometimes for me.
I feel like he get blamed for a lot of stuff he shouldn't. Like with him reposting other people's videos. Like I feel like people just need to start taking accountability for what they post.
But it's to be the captions sometimes. It's not about the posting. Sometimes it's the instigate. You can repost stuff without instigating stuff.
Low key, he do. Yeah, I've been peeping.
But that's what he's about. That's what makes him him.
But I agree. I ain't
Now-
stopping your hustle or your money.
Yeah.
Get
Let
at
me
it.
tell you,
Get at it,
to
yeah,
begin
right.
with, I was the same with you, Tay. I was like, nah, I can't get with it. But after really listening to the stuff that he be saying, sometimes Big Act be spitting facts.
Yeah.
For sure.
I can't
For
say
sure.
I never heard him spit facts before, but I can say I've heard things that he said that I agree with. Okay,
For sure. For
but
sure. Alright, but what y'all tuning into?
I mean, honestly, even though I brought up Zeus, we really I fall asleep these days at like 9 o'clock, so I don't really get to see much TV.
Facts.
I be
Being an
so
adult is
tired.
hard.
Oh my goodness, I be so tired after I cook and all that. Like I'm knocked out 9, 10 o'clock. So a lot of the shows on Netflix that I used to watch that I haven't caught up on, they still waiting on me to watch them.
Crying. They be watching you?
They be watching me.
Nah, that's facts. That's big facts. Well, I've been watching quite a few shows. I've been watching this recent show though. It's about this damn airplane that went just disappeared on radar. I don't know if y'all heard about that. Malaysian Airline 370, I believe.
Oh yeah, for sure. I heard about it.
Yeah, have you heard about that? It's a documentary on Netflix. This shit is crazy.
I'm a plane fanatic. I love planes too.
Oh shit,
Have
he
you-
done
have
know
you heard
all
Oh.
the everything about
Down
it now.
to the parts. Yeah, shoot, you put a little simulator in front of me right now. I'll land that plane like this. Boy,
Did you love planes as a kid?
Always love planes. I love
Really?
planes.
Did you get on, when was the first time you got on a plane?
Can't even remember being on planes all my life.
All your life, lucky, privileged.
Definitely.
That's how you know he's
Definitely.
living on where I've been planes all my life.
Hey, that's how you know he foreign. Because over here in America, that shit is expensive.
Yeah.
That shit is
like,
high.
I done been on planes. I told her about
Fly.
it. She gonna do it next time we go back home. But I told her next time we want to go to the family island, the plane be so small, you gotta ride with the door open to the runway.
Nah, you all on that one.
I'm for real.
For real?
You sit
You
in
talking
a little-
about
you sit in a little 5-seater, right?
No cap.
And you I showed her because we were there on the island and she
Literally,
saw it.
that
And
shit
they
pulled
ride
up
with
on the
door,
runway with the
With the
door
door
open.
open. And then when you get to the runway ready to take off, you close the door. And it's so crazy, you could touch the pilot just like, bro. And he turn around and talk to you and stuff like that.
Y'all having fun. That's not too fun. I don't need a pilot having fun when he flying me, bro.
Right.
He need focus
Y'all
on
sound
the,
like y'all
focus
having
on the
too
sky.
much fun.
Listen,
Focus on
It's
the
so
sky.
bad. You don't even got no AC in the plane. He got a little window.
Oh, hell no. Hell
no, y'all. What I'm really terrified of is hearing the air traffic control in them small heliplanes. Jesus, fix it, bro. I don't want to hear what they telling you. I don't want to hear what plane is near me. Just get me to my destination safely. That's all I ask of you.
Yeah.
And y'all, no lie, this man is so obsessed with planes. He'll show me a video, and I'm terrified. It'll be a video of turbulence, and I'm like, hell no, I will cry. Literally cry tears louder than a fucking baby, like literally.
And yeah, I bet you be enjoying it. The evil laugh.
He be laughing
like that.
and he be laughing, and I'm like, babe, no, I'm serious. I'll be in tears, like real tears. And then like, I'm just like, bro, I'm so thankful that the Lord, all of my flights have been safe. Not a lot of turbulence. I don't wish that upon nobody, not even myself. So that's all I gotta say.
Well, the flight we talking about, it disappeared from radar. So basically, this flight, it was set to take off. You know, everything was normal. It was set to land in Beijing, as in Malaysia. So, you know, everything was normal. They were going into the flight. The pilot said, you know, good night. That was the last thing they heard from the pilot, and then they just went off radar after that. So it's in the documentary is on Netflix. So basically, what ended up happening, they ended up finding on satellite that the plane actually changed path a little bit, and it kind of went like it kind of turned left in a way and kind of turned around. But that was the last that it got. So they don't have any information regarding where this plane went. It just went off radar. They have not recovered the plane. And there's some theories that I'm going to throw out there, but I kind of wanted to hear y'all thoughts before I pull out the theories.
I got theories, so I'll let Taylor go first.
I mean, shit, who want to go first? Because, damn, how?
239
How?
people going missing. Never got recovered.
It's
It's really sad to say. Really sad. Really sad to
What
hear.
happened?
Exactly. We
That
don't
part.
know.
Nobody knows what happened. Like, even like the documentary that I watched.
I recommend y'all watch it on Netflix. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I recommend
Y'all
the
go
same. Like, the documentary is so good on Netflix because it interviews the families. It interviews the other pilots, like the government, people who are actually working on it in real time, and shows all the footage during that time. Like, the saddest part was they showed like all the families coming to a hotel or whatnot to like wait on news about their loved ones, and they are just all in this hotel room crying. It's so sad because they all just crying. All you hear is people crying. They all just in this hotel room waiting on hearing news back about their families.
It's crazy.
It kind of sounds like some UFO stuff.
I said the same thing. I said, damn, y'all think the plane? You think the
Because
plane got
how does it just go off radar? We can't locate it.
Like Manifest?
Yeah. I didn't watch the show Manifest, but Jordan told me about it, and he was like, "No, it's just about a plane going missing." But how? How does a plane just up and go missing? A big ass metal bird, literally bird, just fall out the sky?
Y'all want my take on this?
Hold on, it was before you give your take, because your take be strong.
Okay.
It was a TikTok video of somebody going on like Google Maps and zooming in on I think it was the Pacific Ocean, and like just seeing some random object in the water. I believe something is down there. It may be down in the water. It may be somewhere stuck. I don't know. Maybe in the Bermuda Triangle. I don't know. I don't know where it is.
Not the Bermuda Triangle. That's
Yeah,
probably halfway across the.
That shit, hey.
Yeah.
What's crazy
It's somewhere.
is
Somewhere, it
that
is
up.
somewhere.
In the documentary, they have, it be them people that be online that be trying to solve shit.
Yeah.
It was somebody that found it. Like I believe her. She was a lady. She was just looking for the plane, and she happened to come across something on radar, on satellite in the ocean. But the people didn't want to believe her.
Yeah,
I don't know. They didn't want to accept it. They didn't listen. I don't know.
facts.
I believe her. I think that was the plane, but.
Shout out to those people who actually do that. Like, the
Yeah.
people who, like, get so invested in crimes and stuff.
For sure.
And they just, like, investigate it on their own. And they start joining teams and making groups online. I be thinking
Figuring
that.
out the puzzle before boys
Exactly.
do.
Like, I
for
think
sure.
that's actually really cool.
Y'all want to hear the first theory?
Go ahead.
Hold on, wait. Jay didn't give his.
No, go ahead.
You
Go ahead.
No.
It's probably one of these anyway, so go ahead.
Okay.
So the first theory. So for one, it was this system that they needed to turn off. So like where they went missing, it was like in between air traffic control. So when planes are going, like of course they'll have to patch in with different
Waypoints?
aircraft control. Yeah, it's like certain waypoints, but they were in like this dark space for a second, so they didn't cross into the other part, if that makes sense. So that's where it kind of went missing, but basically it was some type of system that they had to turn off. So the first theory was that one of the co-pilots committed murder-suicide. So they turned off all the oxygen supply in the cockpit and in the cabin, causing everyone to become unconscious, leaving the plane on autopilot until the fuel ran out and crashed. So that's one of the theories, is that the co-pilot, just committed murder-suicide.
Why? What do they have like a reason?
In the documentary on Netflix, I mean they ended up coming to the conclusion that that wasn't it, because he wasn't that type of person. He was always in good spirits. Nothing seemed off, before takeoff or nothing like that. So, but that was one of the theories. I don't know what y'all think. I think that's something that could have been possible.
I think that theory is invalid.
Garbage.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't think
Ain't
that.
nobody gonna cut off no damn oxygen supply.
Yes, that is true. That can happen.
I know it can happen,
So-
but ain't nobody gonna think to do that.
Of course. Let me tell you why I say of course. Because we live in a world where people roll up in their supermarket and think it's okay to shoot. So when you have your entire life
But this is back in the day.
This was in
This is
2014.
2014.
This was 2014, by
Yeah,
the way.
wasn't nobody doing that at that. Well,
2014.
Yeah,
What
9/11 happened.
What are you saying to me? What?
Yeah.
So
Let me not
yes,
say
you have a
something.
whole
Okay.
plane that's in control of two individuals. That yes, you can turn off oxygen supply. Blah blah blah. At the end of the day, no black box was found, so we can't have that as a possible.
Yeah, they
reason.
didn't find
So
a black box.
That's why it's no for me.
Yeah.
well,
Next.
they can't find a black box if they can't even find the fucking plane.
So then
Yeah.
next.
Yep.
I wish Jordan was there. Why didn't they call Jordan? Because I'm
Call
pretty
me.
sure Jordan would have figured it out.
Shit.
So what's crazy is that they found pieces of a plane, but they never could confirm that it was the pieces from this plane. Somebody did find pieces up in Madagascar, up on an island or something like that.
Is that where the plane went
washed up
missing?
on shore on Madagascar, huh?
Is that around the area that the plane went missing?
So they said it went missing possibly in the Indian Ocean, but the waters in the Indian Ocean are so rough, it was hard for them to even try to, dive in there and do some research to see if they can find it. The waters was too rough.
When I think of Madagascar, from
You better not bring up the damn.
no, I'm not.
I like to move
Come
it.
on,
Move it.
y'all.
Hey, physically
Come on,
fit.
y'all know me. I probably would have, but
Crying.
from Madagascar, from Malaysia,
Yeah.
that's really far away.
Yeah.
Super far away. I mean, Madagascar is part of Africa, all the way at the bottom.
It's possible.
It's possible, but that is
possible.
Especially
far.
if they say the waters are rough, that water can carry that plane. It could throw plane pieces everywhere.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm scared of the water. I'm terrified.
I'm bringing back the water from the last episode.
So
Girl.
the second theory. So the plane was hijacked by a passenger. One of the passengers opened a hatch on the floor of the plane to reach the equipment to power down the plane's radar and communication system, and basically hijacked the plane. And did the same thing, though. They did the same exact thing, turned off the oxygen supply, but a couple people hijacked the plane. That was the other theory, also on Netflix.
Boy, people can throw their line.
They be fishing.
They can throw their line.
They be going ham, bro.
So this, what is it called? The thing that they opened?
The hatch?
I don't know if it's the hatch under the floor.
I feel like someone who, because even the investigator had to go into research to find that. Someone who would know where that is would have some type of understanding about planes, probably worked with planes, or even like made planes. Like what
Right.
you would have to have some expertise to know where that is and what it would do.
And what
Because
you
it's
can
hidden.
access behind it.
Exactly. So did
'Cause
they
no
not
regular
search the
passenger-
passenger? Yeah, no
Yeah.
regular passenger is just gonna know that. So did they not like do search each passenger on the plane to understand like their expertise or what they were skillful in?
Just to give y'all an insight on the time span that this happened. Takeoff on this flight was 12:41 a.m. The plane disappears from military radar at 1:22 a.m.
Dang.
Damn, it took no time.
None.
Oh, so they knew what they was doing and they got straight
For
to it.
sure, for sure.
Whatever happened.
So I guess it's something called a transponder that are in these type of planes. It was a Boeing 77. But I guess it's some type of. It was a Boeing 77-200 ER. I don't know if you know what that is. 200 or I don't know if you know what that is, George.
Yeah, I've been missing a number. Boeing what? 7 what?
Boeing 777.
Oh,
200
777.
Yeah,
That's
so
a big boy.
So
Ooh,
apparently
dang.
it was a hatch in the middle of the floor.
You know what that is?
Where anybody could go.
She'll be
in.
dang.
No, I really do.
Oh, okay,
I really
okay,
do.
okay.
Just because he plays Flight Simulator. So
Okay, he be
I'm
showing
learning
you.
my
He
planes
be
for
showing
sure.
you. Okay, I'm like, she on it too. Damn.
For sure, no, for sure. That's a big ass plane. For
But
sure.
apparently anybody can go down there. So that's what they
Yeah,
were
it's a big
implying
plane.
about this hijacking. Like with this hatch in the middle of the floors between, passengers, anybody could go down there. So they're implying the hijackers went under there, turned off the transponder to the radar, so nobody could see them on radar. Turned off the oxygen supply, hijacked the plane, just took it and probably crashed it. Eventually, they just can't find it. But that's their theory when it comes to the hijack.
You can't crash something and not find it.
Exactly,
So-
it's crazy.
That's your last
They
theory?
haven't found. No, it's more. It's so many things.
All right, go ahead. I'll let you finish because I don't want to, my strong behind theory.
Yeah, that one I don't believe. Let me just say that.
That one,
Alright.
I believe. I'll get that out. We'll get there.
All right, so the next theory, it was an electrical fire that happened on the plane.
Garbage.
So, a former pilot has speculated an electrical fire on the plane led to pilots turning the flight backwards to Malaysia to find an emergency landing strip. He said the plane would have flown on autopilot as a fire incapacitated the crew and passengers, but another pilot, Patrick Smith, said it would have been unlikely that the plane would travel for hours on autopilot after a fire.
Travel
So
for
electrical fire was
hours?
also
It traveled for hours. Was it 6 hours? I think I saw that it traveled 6 hours.
it traveled 6 hours to the
On
brand.
autopilot.
Yeah, I want to say,
Yeah.
but don't
So what
quote
was
us on
going
that,
on?
y'all. Do y'all own research, but yeah.
What was going on, y'all?
It's just crazy. This story is real wild, bro. It's more theories, but it seemed like based on the Netflix show, and again, these are not facts, but it seemed like the government low key probably knew what was going on in Malaysia. I feel like it was something inside, and they low key knew what was going on, and they didn't want to let the people know for real.
I'm with you on that.
I don't know, y'all. I think y'all should watch the documentary and y'all see what y'all think, but I think it was definitely some inside shit.
Yo,
going on.
that's wow.
You ready for the strong behind
Yes,
theory?
we're ready.
You want to hear the other theory?
Oh yeah, I'm with it.
All right, so this theory I think is just ridiculous. Batteries and fruit in the plane's cargo form some sort of explosive mixture.
Not blame it on the fruit.
So they had a theory that the batteries and fruit in the plane's cargo had somehow formed into an explosive mixture that brought down the plane.
Fruit?
Yeah, so I don't know.
Keep going.
I think that one is just like, I don't know. Now the other one is the plane was taken over remotely. So like basically somebody is able to remote control into this plane and control over it, using like another device.
I don't believe it.
That's insane.
If it was a 787, then maybe, but not a 777.
Another
Not good enough.
Another theory is that the plane was shot down by possibly the U.S. military.
It was what?
Possibly shot down by the U.S. military
Possible.
or Russia.
Could be.
Russia.
Could be.
And
I feel like they would have found it, right?
Crying, not Russia. Why Russia?
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. It's the idea that the Russian president Vladimir Putin knows the plane's location.
You believe Putin? Putin did it?
Nah, I don't think Putin did it. But that's crazy though. Vladimir Putin know where the plane at, bro. Just let us know where it's at. What you holding? What you keeping it secret for?
Listen, leave him over there in his country.
I'm just saying, what are you keeping it secret for?
Putin, listen to me, so.
Leave him alone, Putin. I don't want
Like,
beef with
damn,
you.
you see people struggling to find the information. Like,
I don't want
damn.
no smoke, none of it.
Putin, remember my face. I don't have no beef with you, so. I ain't do nothing to you. Leave me alone.
Listen, when people bring your name up, I say, hey, don't bring me into it. I don't want nothing to do with it.
What, any other theories, though?
Other theories said that the search for the plane was in the wrong area. Investigators should have been looking north of Malaysia. They say perhaps the plane crashed or maybe landed and was hidden somewhere, whatever that means. That can mean anything. But it says the Inmarsat data, the British company that owned and operated the satellite that tracked it until it dropped off network. I don't know. It's real. I don't know, man. This story real. It's real weird.
It really is.
We're ready for you.
Oh,
Yeah, let's hear your theory.
Yeah.
I gotta give a disclaimer. American government and any major corporation, I am not on the hunt for you. I do not care what you do. That has nothing to do with me. Just leave me out of it. I will not pursue any accusations that I state in this podcast today.
I might. What you gonna do about it? Period.
Sorry. You gotta relax.
Okay, they're not gonna believe me.
I'm crying.
They are not gonna believe me.
Not me. So here's my theory. So when I was a kid, there used to be a airline called Chalks, and what it would do is it would be on ground on the land, and it would take this ramp into the ocean, and it would take off along the islands, and then it would go to Miami. And on a nice sunny day, owned by a nice gentleman, the company, on a nice sunny day, they took off from Miami on their way back to my country, and the plane crashed. Mm-hmm. The left wing fell apart, and the plane crashed. Seaplane. The theory to that was that on that plane was one of the major shareholders or one of the family members of the Bacardi company. He did not want the Bacardi company to leave the Bahamas. I don't know why. I forgot the details. When I was younger, I studied it. He was the only person stopping the transfer from happening. The only way for them to get this approved is for him to be gone. As soon as this airline crashed, within a few months, Bacardi leaves my country, and they go to, I think, a nav station in Puerto Rico. If I can recall, I didn't bring my facts, I should have. Same thing happened with Malaysia aircraft. They do have the ability to turn off the transponder so you're not able to see where they're located. I do believe either of two things happened. Either that plane landed somewhere, somebody extremely wealthy was on that plane and wanted to die off and go somewhere, and that plane is somewhere. A plane doesn't crash and you don't get pieces of it. That's impossible. That's absolutely impossible. So either they incapacitated everyone, oxygen, all of that stuff, and got rid of the plane. The plane is somewhere, maybe landed in Antarctica, some area we don't know, whatever. I don't know what happened to the passengers. I've heard that there was somebody major on that airline. Second theory is, as Kai stated, they may have gotten rid of the plane, and it may be some type of government cover-up. But again, it still would have included that somebody major on the plane, whether it was a whistleblower, whether it was somebody that had some confidential information with blackmailing, or whether it was some extreme BlackRock, I'm not after you, BlackRock elite company cover-up, need to get rid of them so we could do this major merger, whatever thing.
What's crazy, you say that in a documentary, bro.
Oh, I studied this from the day it happened, so yeah, I'm sure.
That shit, they said that it was some cargo in the back of the plane that was unidentified. They don't know what it was.
Of course.
What?
They said that in a documentary.
There was cargo in the back.
Some cargo in the plane that was unidentified or something like that. Exactly, bro. I think it's something deeper.
Oh my goodness.
But this what it said though. It said, meanwhile, a piece of debris found in Madagascar in 2022 suggested that the landing gear was open before the plane hit the water, which could support theories that the crash was deliberate. But the item has not been officially confirmed to be part of the plane.
It's not possible. My parents know somebody who's been in 2 plane crashes, and they're still alive today, and they know where the pieces of the plane are.
What? Well, excuse
Wait,
me. You have
you
to
know
go.
somebody
you know
who
somebody that
survived 2
survived
planes?
plane crashes.
Yeah.
Oh, they have to come to the show. They have to talk about this.
I need to see if he's still alive. I'll have to call my dad and find out. But
That's-
he did
that's
survive.
great.
But he did survive both plane crashes as a fact. For sure.
He was in 2 plane crashes.
Yes.
What kind of luck is?
So,
That-
but it wasn't no major
Yeah, I
airliner.
was
It was
gonna say, that ain't
like a
luck.
small 5-seater plane.
Whoa.
So if the engine goes out, the engine went out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So he glides and then hit the water and gets rescued. So yeah, he's been in like plane crashes. Usually,
But
if you
that's
look online and you see the
crazy.
videos of small plane crashes where they hit like the trees and stuff,
Yeah.
people usually survive those. So it'd be the
That's
heart attacks and
crazy, dog.
the fire
Panicking.
sometimes. The panicking and stuff that kills you. Sometimes you can be in a plane crash and literally survive. It's your fail and stuff that kills you. You ever seen like somebody who was in a car accident? Usually the people that survive are the people that were asleep.
Or drunk.
Or drunk. That is right. They're not in their sober
Right.
state of mind.
Yeah, they're
It's
not seeing
always-
what's coming.
Right.
So they're
Sometimes
not scared.
we die from just the panicking alone.
It is real interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my theory. But for the families, I'm so sorry that you're dealing with
For
that.
sure.
Still,
Yeah,
cause
for
still,
sure.
Condolences to you.
still no answers.
Like-
Yeah, still no
answers.
no
Years
type of
later,
you can't close that book, can't close that chapter in your
that
life.
chapter will never close.
You don't have no body to bury, not a physical body. You just have to empty
Go off
casket.
of what you had before,
Right.
before they
So
left.
sorry to the family. I
Don't know what that feels like.
hope all
Right.
these conspiracy theories are just a bunch of trash, and we really just at least find a plane or something.
Exactly.
For sure. I want
Just
closure
find
for
the
y'all more than
plane.
anything.
Find the plane.
Right.
It just opened your eyes to how easy it is for some shit like this to happen. This happened in 2014.
That was almost 10 years ago.
That's wild.
But I was like, what was I doing? I didn't read the news. Why
Oh,
didn't
that
I
ain't
hear
you ain't
about
worried
it?
about what's on the news. No, I remember hearing
I was
about it.
like 17, I don't know, 16.
I was a little plane
16,
nerd, so
15, I
definitely
don't
knew
know.
about this
You know,
in great detail.
Oh, you do about this in great detail, yeah.
Oh yeah, I was always been a plane nerd.
Oh,
Sorry.
I should have been a nerd.
speaking of that
Shoulda, woulda,
shit,
coulda, but I didn't.
Shoulda, woulda,
this something else. But remember the damn the rocket that had took off and blew up had the McNair. I want to
Yeah,
say his
the
first
black
name was
guy who
Ron.
went to
Was
A&T.
Ron McNair.
Mhm.
But yeah, he went to A&T, and they were in the Challenger. That's on Netflix too. And the Challenger literally blew up
Studied
like
that.
as it took off.
Studied that in detail too.
What's crazy is the people that built it knew that shit was fucked up before it took off. They were in the room like damn. It was like in the back of their mind they knew what the hell was gonna happen.
What?
I never really blamed. This is just my personal opinion. I don't blame man for that one. The most that they can do is assume, but stuff like that, it's exploration. That's part of being on an exploration type of expedition. That's life.
And didn't even make it to space.
Yeah, I mean, listen,
That shit.
I watched one of the documentaries, I consider a rocket a plane in a way, a ship.
Yeah.
They're all a ship to me. I watched a documentary about a plane, it crashed in Florida. When the plane, there's something on the back fin called a hammer, and it goes up and down. So when they pull the plane up and down, it pulls so the plane can go up and down.
Mm-hmm.
That shit jammed.
Mm.
I heard it's only like this big. It jammed in the plane. You can't control that. That's just life. It just jammed. Locked that up. Plane flipped over, inverted, straight nose dive into the Everglades. You can't control that stuff. I mean, no matter how much we prepare, it's like your car. It's like anything. It's a machine. It has its day. One little chip in the metal can keep fracturing every time you run it more and more and more and more and more. And then it just happens. Just can't control that. That's life.
I don't know, man. You got watch the documentary.
That messed you up on that one?
Yeah, y'all kind of messing me
watch
up.
watch the documentary because the people that was like that actually built it and all that like NASA didn't want to believe them. Like they just wanted to push this. They wanted to go ahead and rush this takeoff. They wanted to go ahead and send them to space. And they wouldn't listen to the company like, oh, it's not ready. It's not ready.
What Elon say? People will die.
That's what
He said
that's
that.
what
He
Elon.
said-
That's what
Elon
Elon
said
said.
that
But this was
people
way
will
before
die.
Elon was even Elon.
Same theory. People will die. The
Yeah.
Wright brothers, when they hop in that first plane, that little one wooden propeller, and try to get that thing off the ground, you got to be out of your mind. But they tried it. Somebody has to do it in order for it to succeed.
Succeed.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, that's true.
I gotta take that risk, man. Would y'all take that risk?
If you're
Yes.
scared to take a risk,
Space?
how the fuck you gonna get
rich?
rich? That came
Who
from
said that?
a
Who
that
said
came
that?
from a
Who said that?
genius
Who said
a
that?
genius
that?
mastermind
Intelligent.
from the 1900s by the name of Jermaine.
Jermaine, who?
You should have seen that coming. I knew that's where they were going for that.
No, we yet.
Oh.
No, we yet, man.
Bye.
Gotta take risks, man.
Ancient philosopher.
Dreamville, sponsor your boy.
Please.
Yeah, we outside, man.
We
Nah,
outside.
Six,
there-
stand
we-
up.
I can't agree with his statement though. 100%. I can't.
Whoa.
I can't.
Go ahead. Explain to us.
Explain that.
Yeah, because you don't always have to take a risk to become rich.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me take that back. 100%. I'm wrong. I'm 100%
You gotta
wrong.
take a risk.
Yeah, you gotta take. some
Everyone
type of risk.
takes risks.
Cause how you not gonna take a risk to get rich? You gotta step out the box.
If
somehow,
you weren't
some way.
taking a risk, then everybody would be doing it.
Even-
Everybody, every ordinary person would be doing it. But what stops people from doing it is the risk. People get so stuck in a box they can't see outside of, oh, let me not go and do this hustle. Let me stick to my job because I don't want to not get this paycheck, or I don't want to not do this, or they're scared to take a risk. They're scared to step out their box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I take it back 100%. I agree. Because now that I think about it, as bad as I want to do my makeup and just be rich for that, I'm scared.
That part.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
It is scary putting yourself out there 24/7 and like you like how
That's your
people
most
gonna
vulnerable
react
state.
on me? Yeah, how people gonna react?
Yeah, and I think Cole said that in the song too. People start to know him more than he knows himself. I feel like even as an artist, when you start putting your real feelings, your real life into your music, it's like you being real vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like it's a gift and a curse.
I'm with it.
That's deep. Yeah, we couldn't leave off on the plane part. We had to, that was sad.
But yeah, so do you? I don't even know. I don't even know if that's a conspiracy at this point because you can't even find the stinking plane. I don't even know if they actually.
They can't. They
don't
still
believe
have
it
not
or
found a
It
plane.
happened.
They have not found a plane, bro. To this day.
Yes, later.
But watch the documentary because I got the whole timeline right here, but the documentary really breaks down the whole timeline about what happened from when it got reported, from when the last shit hit radar, from when the military lost radar, from when this other satellite company lost radar. It could just go real in depth. And I think it just opened your eyes up a little bit more. Not trying to scare y'all from taking flights.
What is the name of the documentary again?
Probably the name of the airline.
It's
Malaysia?
Yes, Malaysia or MH370. MH370, something like that on Netflix. You'll find it. If you just type in flight, it'll come up.
Yikes.
But I mean, did y'all have anything y'all wanted to add, man?
No, I can't even ask you what you believe in this one because it is what it is with this one.
Yeah, this is a
It is
conspiracy
what it
for your
is.
ass. I told you,
You
boy.
can believe
What?
anything.
Hey.
It's wild. It's sad.
Listen,
Yeah, that shit crazy.
pray before you take
Send my
flight.
condolences.
Exactly.
Pray over your pilot. Pray over your family. Pray over you. Pray before you take flight. If it's your time, it's your time, but you need to pray.
Got to.
Pray, guys.
Yeah.
Pray.
Yeah.
Stay blessed.
I don't even like taking flights because I get migraines and headaches, and I have to chew gum, and the gum don't even be working. I keep chewing, and I be chewing the gum for 2 hours, 3 hours, as long as I'm on the plane.
Yeah, ears be
It's
popping.
annoying. Oh yeah,
That's
my
why you
ears
go
be
to sleep.
popping. Oh, I see.
I can't sleep on a plane.
I
My
do
damn
sleep.
knees be hurting.
Yeah, yeah.
You better pay for that extra space.
Man, shit.
Knees be hurting.
Yeah, man.
No, bro.
That comes with being
It's
tall.
uncomfortable.
Actually, bro, you know how we do.
It's uncomfortable.
For sure.
We ain't being jammed on no
Big
damn
baller,
plane. I'm
shot
about to
caller.
jump on
Y'all
my
know how
flight.
they do.
Nobody
Talking
even
about-
said that.
Oh. Shit.
Sometimes you just gotta.
Enjoy it. You on
Yeah.
vacation? What you gotta do?
Like I said, big baller, shot caller. We on vacation. Ain't nobody gonna stall us. What the y'all gonna do? Call us. We on D&D. We out here, nigga.
Watch, I'll be toasting with all the brothers while we getting toasted to the good life. Yeah, I know it's approaching. Ain't talking about yeah and T-Pain when I